Hello and welcome to a bit of an update or just a frequently asked questions video regarding the Dinosaur Island. So, this video isn't going to be bringing in like a crazy amount of brand new information. It's mostly just re-explaining and reaffirming things that you may already know or assume, but ever since I came back to YouTube, I've been getting understandably quite a few questions along the lines of, is Dinosaur Island still happening or not? Please answer me. I'm dying inside. Yeah, okay, so people seem fairly interested. I haven't actually gotten a comment like that, thankfully. That would be mildly unnerving, although I've gotten comments similar in the past about other things. Regardless, yeah, so in this video I'm basically just going to be talking a little bit about the future of the series and kind of my current plans and projections for potential release dates. Not really dates, just loose time frames. But if you're interested in the series and you want to know what's happening with it and you want to know where it stands, then continue watching, I guess. So the first big simple question is just the question of, is Dinosaur Island still happening or not? And the answer is yes, absolutely yes. I'm still planning to continue the series and to finish it. Understandably, after everything it went through during the initial Kappa thing where, you know, I left and attempted to change platforms and utterly fell on my face. It was a bit up in the air as to where it was going to be posted. There was a while where I thought it might still be on YouTube somehow, or maybe on IGTV, and then I started designing my entire own new website just for it, basically. That project has been disbanded, obviously. Anyhow, yeah, so the plan is it's continuing, it's coming back to YouTube. Obviously, it's going to be posted on YouTube from now on. There are only 2 more episodes to go. I think that's fairly common knowledge, but Season 5 was always planned to be a 10 or 9 episode season. It's going to be a 9 episode season, so Episode 8 and Episode 9 still have to come out, and they are indeed going to come out. At least my current plans are. I do indeed want to finish them, so there you go. It's not just over. So that's the first important bit of information for you. The other bit of information is sort of the more pressing question of okay, so they're coming out, but when? When are you making them, BionicleSaurus? Please answer me, I'm dying inside. So the answer to when things are coming out is a little bit less, it's somewhat less purely good news. I assume the news that the series is continuing is you know, happy for the most part, but regarding when it will come out, this may come as a bit more of a disappointment for some. I have no specific release dates that I'm gonna put out there, just saying that right now. I have no specific even, like, time frames, just really loose general time frames, and that is, Episode 8 is planned to come out at some point this year. And Episode 9 is planned to come out at some point next year. Probably not too far into next year, but next year nonetheless, most likely, unless I get a sudden surge of inspiration. And that's the big problem. For anyone wondering, like, why they're taking so long, like, is Dinosaur Island really that much work? The answer is kind of, because especially editing and sound design are time-consuming and tedious to a degree that most people probably do not appreciate or realize. But along with the obvious time issue and the obvious issue of just how long it takes to produce certain things and get them out to you guys, there's also the big issue of other things that I'd rather be working on, and also just motivational issues. Of course, I've been making Dinosaur Island for a stupidly long time, and my past self has been an absolute moron in terms of just the ambition of some of the plans I made for this show. One plan that is falling through, and this is the final important update, is will there be a Season 6? And the answer is yes, but in book form. Some of you may already know this because there was an old update video, but that update video is unlisted now because it had to do with a bunch of outdated Kappa stuff that no longer applies to the channel. So, there you go, for anyone who's unaware. Season 6 is planned to happen, but in the form of a book. I'll have an audiobook version that'll be listenable and hopefully fun, and then an online readable version for anyone who would rather just read it. And I'll probably sell actual physical copies, but anything online will be free, so you'll be able to see everything and read everything. So anyhow, that's the loose plan. Dinosaur Island is still happening. Episode 8 this year, Episode 9 next year at some point. I know it sounds absurd, but at this point, you know, this project is a huge one. I want to do it right, and I want to do other things as well. I want to take my time on this project. I don't want to force myself through it and end up regretting it. I want to spend time doing things that I actually really love right now, and just work on Dinosaur Island in the background, and eventually get those episodes out. And then, once Episode 9 is out, I'll start working on the book. The book will probably actually come out quicker than an episode, to be honest, just because the one part that's less time consuming for me, because I have so much inspiration for it, is the writing process, because I always have energy to write. So anyhow, this video is 6 minutes, which is a little longer than I wanted, because I wanted this to get out information really efficiently, but I didn't script this at all. I didn't even have a plan going in, really. I just said I should make a video about Dinosaur Island. So there you go. That's basically the current situation. If you have any more questions regarding the series, questions of any kind, you know, feel free to leave them down below. If you have any questions just regarding the channel in general, in the current state of things, or if you have any suggestions for content, that'd be greatly appreciated, because besides just reviews, I haven't really been posting as much as I wanted to these past couple months. So, hopefully that'll change, and hopefully I'll come up with some good ideas. And thank you very much for watching. I think that's everything. I hope so. Toady episode coming in the next couple days, and I'm out.